What's up everybody? Welcome back to the GoodView Woodworks channel. My name is Nathan, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make these awesome coasters. And also at the end of the video I'm going to show you some things that I would change when making these things, because it didn't come out perfect. They came out really nice, they look very pretty, but they didn't come out perfect. But I'll talk to you about that later on in the video. Okay, so now we're back in our office and we've got these pieces cut, sitting here. We're gonna take these little molds that we got from Amazon. Check it here, we got 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix up some GoodView Woodworks P1630. It's kind of like a bluish gray kind of color. I think will look really pretty with these pieces of maple burl. By the way, if you go on Instagram, you can look up Worldwide Burl. That's where I got this burl from. You can check them out. They have some really nice stuff. But let's go ahead and mix up some epoxy. All right, we're going to use our Incredible Solutions pourable plastic. We'll go ahead and mix up some epoxy. So if you guys remember, this is a 2-to-1 mixture. So 1 part hardener, 2 parts epoxy. So we're gonna mix up. Do 4 ounces of hardener. And then we'll do 8 ounces of epoxy. All right, let's go ahead and mix this up. Okay, so you're gonna wanna mix for 3 minutes using your stir stick, at least 3 minutes, until it all looks like it's clear, the same color. If you look at it right now, you can see it looks like stringy, like there's 2 different colors in there. You wanna mix it until it's thoroughly mixed, all right? So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure that you continue to scrape the sides and the bottom the entire time you're mixing. That way you ensure that you have a really good mixture. Okay, now that we're done mixing, we're going to go ahead and take just a little bit of our pigment, not much at all. We're not going to take very much at all. And we're going to, because I want it to be translucent, I want you to be able to see through it, but I do want a hint of color. So we're just going to just a little bit. So we're going to do just a little bit of pigment. Guys, remember, when you use just a little bit of pigment, like I'm doing here, you want to understand that when you pour the epoxy really thin, it's going to take more pigment to get the look that you're going for versus a very deep pour. And the reason is you can't, it's like swimming in a pond, right? Sometimes you can't see if the pond is kind of murky, you can't see your feet, but as soon as you bring the water up in your hands, it looks clear. Same thing, same principle. So let's go ahead and mix this up. Make it so you guys can see here. You see that little chunk in there? I want to continue mixing until all the chunks are gone. We don't want any chunks in there. See, that's going to be really pretty. All right, all the coasters are in there. You can see them. They're all in. We just poured just a thin layer so they get stuck down, as you can see. And then once this starts to set up, we'll go ahead and pour the last little bit. All right, now it's just time to hurry up and wait. All right. Let's go ahead and take the rest of our epoxy. We'll go ahead and pour it on top. All right, guys, so we are at our local favorite department store. We got to get one thing to finish up these coasters, and I'll show you what it is briefly. All right, Esther, can you say hello? Say hello. Say hello. I think we're gonna try this right here. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Rust-Oleum peel coat. Okay, if you guys notice, this is the bottom of the coaster. We got some bubbles. Some bubbles here, here. We're gonna take our orbital sander and we're gonna go ahead and sand these down with 220 or 320. And then we'll get some rubber coating and put on the bottom so they don't slide around on the table, all right? We'll fill these up and then we'll sand it down real fast. And then I'll show you what finish we're gonna put on the bottom here. Okay, so we wiped them down with alcohol. And now we're gonna take our tape. We're gonna take our blue painter's tape and we're gonna tape around each one. Okay guys, last but not least, we're gonna use our Rust-Oleum peel coat, which is a clear rubber-based spray. We're gonna spray it on the bottom of our coasters to give it some stickiness when it's on like your side table or something like that, so that it doesn't slide around when you put your drink on it. Okay, kind of like when you put cork on the bottom. So let's do that. All right. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. But